Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk about stocks I've been trading for a while, but before I get to that stocks, let me go over overall market that should give us some idea about swing trading, day trading, or just long-term trading. Well, most of the people kind of gonna say if your market is crashing, if you're have been trading tech heavy stocks. But if you look into different index, so let's look at SPY. Um, SPY barely went down. So if I look at the 3 months chart, all-time high is somewhere right here, 394, and now it's still holding 387 today. So it's not really down. Same thing if I look into DIA. Well, it actually today is actually all-time high um, as far as closing goes. So not crashing. The only thing is happening is QQQ, which is tech heavy Nasdaq 100. It is about 10% down, hit almost the correction territory. Um, Within the tech, there are some of the high flying stocks. Those are the ones that took hit. Right now, I still think there may be another week, 2 weeks, who knows? But I don't see any bullish sign yet that market is going to fully recover just because market went crazy up today. Um, it is a good sign that finally today it was able to hold um, little, well, didn't really hold, but try to cross 9 days EMA. My main target was can it cross the 311? That was the kind of where it was hitting resistance for the last 3 days. We said cross today. Tomorrow I'm gonna look into can it bump little high and finally can it cross the 322, which is the 20 days SMA. If it can cross that, then I think we are back in business for tech flying. Um, See, we have people way, way smarter than me, and almost everyone priced in that eventually interest rate is going to go up. Forever, it's not going to sit at zero point 0.5 or negative, right? It's eventually has to go up. If we look back in 2019, 2018, 2017, interest was high, right? 2.5. Right here we have 3.17. Um, but hey, tech stocks did fine. The problem we recently have is the sharp rise, somewhere from one in back in January, last week of January, and then suddenly boom to 1.6. People didn't expect that it would jump so quickly. I'm bullish for overall the year as long the interest rate stays flat like this at 1.5, or even if it goes to 2 point, as long it doesn't go crazy up in 1 month. As long as slowly starts going up, we shouldn't see any big correction or market crash. Uh, Now, let's hope for this week, next week, it can hold at 1.5 or below. It doesn't go to 2.0. If it goes to 2.0, then tech is going to take another big hit. Otherwise, if it can hold at 1.5, I think we're going to recover. Now, if we do recover, one of the stocks I want to talk about is Butterfly Networks. Now, many of you probably already invested if you're investing on growth stocks. These are stocks I've been trading for a while, I would say. Um, I started trading back in SPAC days when this used to be part of the SPAC, and I probably started buying at $12 or something like that, and I started trading. I sold a couple of times. Finally, right now I'm just holding some stocks for my long-term portfolio, and I still think right now this is a good entry price at $17, 72, or even at $20. I think this can double, and I'll talk about why I really like these stocks. But before I talk about it, I just want to let everyone know this is my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm doing this for my personal entertainment. I don't know if it's gonna go up or down, but I think it's gonna go up, and that's the only justification I can give why I'm investing. So you do your DD and let me know if I'm wrong. Now, as for some of the things I looked into is pricing, and before even we go into the pricing is many of you probably went through some type of ultrasound in your life. Not maybe not for you, for your family, for your children, for someone. If you went through those ultrasound, you already know how much it cost, right? It costs a lot of money. You have to go to doctor's office and it's so many places. You have to get the result. And now you probably saw one of this big machine that cost 15, 25,000, $50,000. Now take a look how much it cost for one of the butterfly one. 3,000 one-time fee. Then there's some subscription. Well, that's pretty much it. Now, negative side, people gonna say, well, most of the doctor, whoever has ultrasound office, they already have some type of one of these big bulky machines. So why should someone buy one of these? Absolutely right. That is one of the negative thing that when I'm thinking that how they're going to penetrate through the market, this may become a difficult for them to penetrate through the market. But once they do, I think this could be one of the best SaaS platform for medical. And I also think this butterfly network is not only for developed countries like USA, Canada. This could play very well for developing or underdeveloped countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or you name it, any other places in Africa or even within USA, like Midwest, where it's difficult to find a hospital or medical. Just to give you an idea, this is somewhere in middle of USA. If you look how many OV, OBGYN out there, one, two, three, four of them, and pretty far away. Here is a small town. There is a little mid-sized town. Here is another town, small here, right? These places, they probably have money, but they don't want to invest too much. $50,000 is a lot of money for a small town like this, right? Now think about these places where they can invest $2,000 or $3,000 just to get a butterfly network. That's one possibility. Now imagine you go somewhere in middle of nowhere in Africa or India. They probably doesn't even have one of ultrasound office within 100 miles or 200 miles, right? Sometimes you have to travel far, far away, and sometimes people doesn't want to travel that far. I mean, just for ultrasound, people probably don't want to travel that far. So imagine you have a handheld device product, part of the butterfly networks, right? You have one of these and you send people, hey, or go, anyone can go to office location, complete an ultrasound, come back quickly. This could be a really good business model once Butterfly Network figure out how to sell it like these developing countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, or and this business can grow a lot. I can even think that if I have one of these, I can have my own business. I can buy one of this, right? I can take a class, get certified for ultrasound, complete my ultrasound, and hopefully one day Butterfly Network comes up with a some type of subscription model where I can send this ultrasound to them and they can process it. They would can have some doctor review the result, write the report, send it back to the patient, and send it back to the doctor, right? And boom, we are in a complete SaaS business model, and that's where all the money is going to come from. Now, going back, if we take a look, there are about 20 countries where Butterfly IQ is commercially available. And we can already see these are available some part of South America, some part of Africa, here part of India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, um, and other Southeast countries. And I think this business is going to continually grow. And this is what I like about from what their founders say, imaging accessible to everyone around the world. And that's all we need. I mean, we don't need everything. We just need part of this, in US, South America, Africa, Asia, as long as some part of country, countries are supported, I think this business will just continuously grow and grow. And that's when we will see that one day Butterfly Network from $17, it may go to 50, 100, who knows, right? I cannot really predict the pricing, but I do like the business model, and this is why I'm investing. Hope this helps you guys to make a better decision. Let me know if I missed something, but I think this is truly unique. I mean, holding a small device, going from this small device instead of buying one of this big bulky item, right? I would rather have one of this. I mean, if you go through they have this education. Anyone can take their education, access free videos, learn more how to become certified butterfly network ultrasound specialist. Once you get those, well, now you can have your phone on of this device and you can set up your own shop, right? So I think as people knows, gig work, right? The gig work like Upwork and other things, it's picking up. Everyone wants to do some type of side hustle, side job, and I believe people gonna pick up this ultrasound device too. That hey, if I already have a phone, the only thing is I need this device, pays $3,000, buy this, and I can open up my small shop. I don't really need to have a shop. All I have to do is make an appointment, go to people's house, complete a ultrasound, and that's it. That's all I need. So I think they have a good business model. Um, let's hope for the best. I think market is going to pick up soon, and this stock should start flying.